Let's get it started because I have the big baby, Glenn Davis, ready to jump on these
The big crybaby.
underperforming, underperforming New York Knickerbockers.
Yeah, you're gonna call me the big crybaby because that's what I'm gonna be doing because I'm gonna be complaining about these guys. This is ridiculous, man.
Yeah, it's beyond ridiculous right now. I am, as a team, I'm not thrilled about how they look. There are some individual
I
performance that
I
I like,
told
but
you,
I'm not.
I told you they're not athletic enough and they're too small. And getting rid of Obi was a big, big deal. That made them entirely too small
Mm-hmm.
and unathletic.
Mm-hmm.
You got rid of the only, well, not the only, but one of the
Yeah,
few
pretty much. Yeah, pretty
big
much. Yeah,
guys
the
that
only
you had.
athletic. Mhm.
I mean,
Cause
it just makes no sense. And you're going up against all these athletic players, these 6'9" guys that run around like 6'3" guys,
hmm
guys in handling and spinning and jumping out the gym. And
hmm
and you got this guy, Julius Randle, playing like Dave the Busher. Dribble,
well, you
dribble, pull
you
up, shoot,
you
missing.
you lived during that era, so I'll let you speak to that.
It's crazy. Which I mean, hey, David Busher was good for that era.
For that era, yeah. For that era, yeah.
Unbelievable, man.
All I have are the highlights.
That's why I said to you, and I've been thinking about you all week. I don't know why you don't see that they need to make a trade.
See,
Get
see, see, this is where you're getting me wrong.
okay,
I don't
explain.
feel that's not the case, that I don't see that. I know there's a need. I just don't think they will make one.
Oh, well,
That's
that may
two
be
different
true.
things. That's two different things.
That may be true. But
I
see,
don't think they'll.
but so then I go back to my question that I asked just before we got off the last week or two, whatever when it was that we were last on.
hmm
If they're not going to make a trade,
hmm
then why are you stockpiling all of these picks?
hmm
It makes no sense.
They're waiting for the right trade for them, and they're just going to be patient until that right situation comes about. When that occurs, that's when it's going to happen, and we
Yeah,
don't
but
know
see,
when.
but all right, that may be true,
hmm
but the longer you wait, the older the person you're waiting for gets.
True,
You
and
know,
I,
or
I
he
personally,
or he may get injured.
hmm like RJ is right now, that he is no longer
Well,
a trade commodity because of his injury.
you know what? I have to pump the brakes a little bit on RJ.
hmm
And notice I said RJ, not
hmm
no J.
hmm hmm
He's been playing well.
He has. He has been
Gotta give
playing
him
well.
credit.
Unfortunately, that play against Boston when he had the free lane, um, what's his name with the bald head now? White. I can't remember his first name. Derek White trailed him in the play and attempted to block, which he made contact with RJ. And when RJ came down, he came down awkward.
What he hurt is
His
his
knee,
his
his
knee.
knee.
Okay.
So on that play, he grabbed his knee right after that because when he tried to block his dunk, which I don't know why he tried to do so, on a breakaway play, he made contact with him and caused RJ to come down awkward. And in that awkward landing, I should say, is when he injured his knee. He played well for those next three games, but after that, he had to sit down because of it now got worse. So he
Yeah,
couldn't play
but
on.
see,
hmm
RJ's not our problem.
I don't agree. I don't disagree with that. I'm just saying what happened to him
Our problem
himself.
is here's the two things that I see the problem. First of all, we're too guard heavy.
hmm
I
You
mean,
think?
we we got more guards than a rapper. You know, it's like this is crazy, man. I mean, you why do you need six guards,
Mm-hmm.
7 guards?
Mm-hmm.
Come on, man. And I hate this expression. It's a God's league. Oh my goodness, it's such a stupid statement.
Yeah. Yeah.
How's it a God's league and the basketball, the rim is 9 feet in the air,
10. Get it right.
10
I don't
feet
know
in the
if
air.
I don't know
Okay,
when it was 9 feet.
well, whatever,
I don't know what
whatever it
league you
is,
was talking about. It's always been
10,
10 feet.
9, whatever it is. It's definitely higher. It's up there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I know you may be vertically challenged, but
And so if you 6'3", you're not gonna have the advantage over someone who's 6'9".
Mm-hmm.
It just it
Mm-hmm.
just doesn't make sense. 6'9" is closer to the rim than you are. Come on,
Mm-hmm.
so stop being silly. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, yes. So a guy like Brunson, he's been playing phenomenal, right? But when you have to depend on your point guard to score
45 points
and lose
and lose.
because he has no help, he's killing himself trying to win, playing his heart out,
Mm-hmm.
right? You would rather have him score 17,
Mm-hmm.
18, and dish out 10, 11, maybe 12 assists
Mm-hmm.
and win the game rather
Mm-hmm.
than score 45 with 2 assists or whatever he had. Probably had maybe probably have a little more than two, but
Mm-hmm.
he didn't have a lot of assists.
Right. No, it wasn't a big
So he scored
assist game for him.
45 with very little assists. And come on, man. Julius Randle, what he had, 11 points, something like that.
Barely. Yeah, like
Grimes
16.
had 17.
Mm-hmm.
Big deal.
Mm-hmm.
Most Come on, man. It's just, and this is not Tibbs' fault. He's playing well.
Say what you got to say.
To
Don't don't
some
don't
degree,
don't
it is
don't
his
don't
fault
don't
because
don't 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 cut it. Say
no,
what you got to say.
to some degree, it is his fault because when you have a team that is challenged offensively and you don't have um, great athletes, then you have to use your bench more. You have to use your bench more because you a a, a guy like Randall, the way he plays, he's going to be exposed
Mm-hmm.
with these guys running. He just can't do that. So you need the young guys. They may not be as talented as offensively, but at least
Mm-hmm.
they can keep up with them and they can defend them. They can, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
because it's just a mess what's going on. It's just a mess. We're gonna get destroyed by San Antonio. I think either Tuesday or Wednesday. What is it? Tuesday or Wednesday?
Wednesday.
Yeah, we're gonna get destroyed by San Antonio. There's no way that they're gonna be able to keep up with the young. The oldest guy on the San Antonio starting team is 25 years old.
Mm-hmm.
25-year-old, the oldest starter. Then you got this guy 9,000 feet tall. You know, and he playing like Isaiah Thomas.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. They're both little Isaiah Thomas.
Come on, man.
Mm-hmm.
Come on,
Mm-hmm.
unbelievable.
Yeah, um I was hoping for a better start. As we talked about in the first 20 games, we'll see how things play out. My hope was for a 14-6 record. That is no way on the table at this point in
You're gonna get
time.
14-6.
I don't they lose two more times
Yeah,
within
yeah.
the next 14 games? I don't
You're
think
gonna
so.
you're gonna get 14, 14 points and 6 assists.
Yeah, that's the big baby moment.
Oh my goodness, it's just ridiculous.
hmm
And,
No,
and and then you look at the other team, like Boston got so much better. The Bucks got better by
mhm.
getting Dame.
And oddly enough, since we last talked, Philly got
Philly
better by
got
the
better.
trade.
Philly
Yeah.
got better, man.
hmm
You know, because they just killed the Suns
hmm
by 12. It's just ridiculous. It's just totally ridiculous. I have no idea what this front office is doing. I just don't understand it. The only thing I can figure is that what you have said in the past,
hmm
which I didn't agree with when you said it, but now it's starting to look like you might be right.
hmm
No one wants to trade with the Knicks.
That's true. Yeah, we got to pay a price. There's a Nick penalty for that.
And
There's
I,
there's a penalty for us for whatever particular reason.
so if no one wants to trade with the Knicks, so then we can just forget about it.
hmm
You know, I mean, like, it's unbelievable, man.
Yeah, it's disappointing that specifically the last two games on how they performed. I really felt that the second Cleveland game when they were home, granted
Ridiculous.
they lost by 6 points, but that game was nowhere near where it should have
No
been.
way. What did he score? 89?
Yeah, 89 points,
Oh,
but
give me a break, man.
it was.
And that's another thing I told you. I
Mm,
told you
mm,
that they will be offensively inept. And I told you they're going to lose a lot of games. 109, 89, 110, 92, 120, 97, stuff like that. I told
mm,
you
mm.
that they're going to be offensively inept because they have no.
Well, I'll say this: the two times they scored under 90 was back-to-back games.
They won
E-
one.
No, they lost both of those. They scored under 90,
Oh, the
but the other,
Cleveland. You mean the back to back?
yeah,
I got you. I got
yeah.
you.
But the other games they played, the lowest point total they had was 104 points. So
But look at the other teams.
I understand that, but you're saying
127, 135.
they're gonna score less than under 100. I mean, they only did that twice,
Somebody
and that was a
scored
back to
100.
back.
Somebody I don't remember who it was,
It
but
was
somebody
Boston,
scored
probably 155. 100.
155 points
That
the
was
other
Boston.
night.
That was Boston.
155.
Yeah, we don't have that firepower. I
The
know that
Knicks
for sure.
the Knicks
Uh,
will go a month without before they score 155
mhm.
points.
Yeah, I'm not dismissing that. I truly believe this team, and that's mostly Tom Thibodeau type teams. They're not going to be great offensively.
Yeah, no. I'm sorry. I'm
hmm
sorry.
hmm
And listen, I was a Tibbs fan when we first got him,
hmm
and I was a fan the second year, and I started to come off of him a little bit and started to come to your side a little bit. Not be, I started to see a lot of the things that you say about him.
hmm
It's true, but there's one thing you cannot say about him that's not his fault. If he doesn't have the players, it's not his fault. The only
You can't say that neither because every single player on this team he wants on this team.
no,
Yes,
no,
he does,
no,
and he's not
no,
playing who he doesn't want on the team. So the people who are playing is who he wants to play. They may not
no,
play the right way, but it's who he wants to play.
no.
He wanted DiVincenzo. He wanted Hart. Those are the guys he wanted.
Well, that's fine. Those two
And
guys
I just said he wanted Brunson. He wanted quickly.
those
He
two
wanted
guys
Grimes. He wanted those players. I'm just saying, those are players he wants on the team.
but but those guys are not the problem. And even RJ has improved tremendously. I really got to give him credit, like I said before. So even he's not the problem. The problem is that when you have a team that is guard heavy, and that means that he he meaning Rose has to get more guys in there who are bigger and who are more athletic.
But but
It,
but that's the point.
no,
He
don't
it's not.
tell
It's
me.
I don't think it's I don't think it's
Don't
a
tell me
role.
Tibbs. Don't tell me Tibbs doesn't want a bigger, more athletic team.
He never really had an offense or athletic team. That's never has been his thing. He's always had grinders.
He
You
had
look at the
Derrick
that shit.
Rose. He had Derrick Rose in his prime.
That was the only athletic person on that team. That was it. Everybody else
I
was a
disagree with
grinder.
that.
You want to look at the roster? We can look at the roster and see. He only had Derrick Rose as an athletic person on that team. Jimmy Butler is not athletic. He may be, and at that time, he was only a defensive player at that time. He improved offensively down the line, but he was purely a defensive play. He was a grinder. Everybody else on that team was a grinder. There was no athleticism.
How
Key
about Noah?
coaches, effort. No athletic, Noah.
I know. I just had to say that.
Come on.
Noah
That's not,
wasn't
and
Noah
I'm not,
wasn't Noah wasn't athletic when he was 15.
yeah. I'm not knocking Tip, but that his style of play is grinders. That's who he likes. And that's what this team is. That's a grinding team.
But that's not the NBA now, though, bro.
That may be true, but that's not him, which I've
I'm
always
sorry
said.
though, Trevor. I just can't put it all on him, man. I'm sorry.
I'm not saying it's all on him. I, I go back to the decision to hire him is the main problem why we have a non-athletic team. Because every athletic person he got rid of those persons. Those persons don't emphasize defense. So he wants defensive guys, and that's fine. That wins to a certain point, but it's not a championship level type team. He, in the opposite of what the Detroit Pistons did in 2004 and throughout their era, they were a strong defensive team, but were capable offensively. That's not this team. Can they get there? That's the hope. We would hope that he would model the efficiency points that were highlighted in that 2004 Detroit Piston team and mimic portions of
I
that
don't think they can.
offensively to get there.
I don't think they can get there by um with. I think they're too inept on offense.
Mhm.
For example, Robinson gives you nothing on offense.
Neither did Ben Robinson. He didn't give you anything offensively.
No,
Didn't it didn't matter. The others around him did their job.
yeah, but that's the whole point. With Ben Robinson with Robinson, you had Chauncey Billups, you had the other kid, the water mask. I forgot his name when he
Rip
got punched in
Hamilton,
the
Rip
face.
Hamilton, Rip Hamilton.
Yeah, Rip Hamilton.
Hmm.
You had some guys who could play offense. You know,
Hmm.
put the ball in the basket. All right, Ben was going to get 15, 16 rebounds a game.
Hmm.
You know, maybe score maybe 4 or 5 points on the putbacks and maybe on the well, he wasn't a great foul shooter either. But Robinson, when you have Robinson and you have Randall, and I'm telling you, even when Randall was scoring more, I won't say playing well, scoring more last year, I still wasn't happy with the way he played.
Yeah, true. I mean, as well, same as I.
I wasn't happy with the
It
way.
was how he scored. Yeah, it was how he scored.
Yeah. He
But
scored,
but
yeah,
but
but he
but
was
to your
yeah,
point, that Detroit team was long defensively.
sure.
This is not a long, this is a grinding, pure grinding team. They have no, as you pointed out already, Hart, he's 6'4", maybe.
I know.
DiVincenzo,
And,
he's 6'4", maybe. Brunson, he's 6'2", maybe. Those three guards. Prickly, he's 6'2", 6'3", maybe. Those are the four guards there that they're playing on heavy minutes. And we knew that going in. And you would think that
but
their effort
but
was going to supersede their
but
deficiency.
but the one thing about it, not only are those are the guards that they're playing, then they also move when Randall goes out, they move Hart to the four.
Mm-hmm. But I mean, not for nothing, Hart is averaging like 7 rebounds a game. I mean, that's
Yeah, but
ridiculous.
that's just not that's not gonna I
I don't
know
disagree with you. I don't disagree
he's
with
a
you. I'm just
he's
I'm
a
just
good
saying.
rebounder, but he's more which and I don't understand why do you have a guy like Sims? Why not use him? Can't score, neither can Hart.
Well, what we've seen in the past 2 years, that after 20 games, Tibbs assesses and makes a change that ultimately changes how the team plays and the results go into the positive.
It's not gonna
So
happen this year. I
those are the
said
past 2 year stats.
and I said he's
We'll
gonna
see.
win what 45 games or
Yeah,
47. What I say?
45, 45.
I might have been wrong about that. We may win closer to 41 or 42 or
Yeah.
37.
See, now you're going crazy. Now you're going crybaby.
I don't
Now
I
you're going
don't
crybaby. I'm sorry.
I don't see them winning very many games.
Wow. Now you're going crybaby, and I'm not
I'm
I'm not
telling you,
I'm not there, buddy.
I mean I hope that I'm wrong, but I don't see them winning 40. I thought I did. I thought I did. I just we'll see. We'll see. Uh, if they don't make a move of some sort, if
Hmm.
they don't make a significant trade, we're dead in the water, bro. And the thing about it, we have to trade our picks because nobody don't want Randall. And frankly, I wouldn't give up RJ at this point because he's actually coming around a little bit.
That's the funny part.
He's coming around a little bit.
Hmm. Yeah.
He's and he must look at our podcast because he stopped shooting the threes.
Hmm.
What he shoot like maybe 7 a game, something like that.
5 right now. Hmm.
Yeah, which is great. That's
Hmm.
exactly what he
That's
needs to
he doesn't
do.
need to do more than that. I agree.
Exactly. Shoot
Hmm.
5 or 6. That's it. The rest go to the basket. Take your big body to the basket and
Hmm.
knock them guys down because they can't stop you. They
Hmm.
can't check you. You don't have the world's greatest speed, but
Hmm.
you have strength and you can score inside. Take them and develop that 15 footer, that 12 footer. Develop that. Forget about trying to be Steph Curry.
Even
And
Seth Curry.
what did I say?
You said Steph, but I'm saying even Seth Curry. You forget
Oh,
about saying him.
yes. Even his little brother. Yeah, exactly. Don't be him either, or Dale either, for that matter.
Hmm. Yeah, right. Don't forget. Don't even spell Curry. Don't even eat Curry.
But um, I I think he's been playing well. I'm down on Grimes though, man. I'm down on Grimes.
Well, what I hope did not be the norm at the start of the season is actually now the norm. For whatever reason, he doesn't get shots. I'm not saying he should, I'm not saying he shouldn't, but he doesn't get shot, which means that the ball is not moving in a way that gets him in a position to be able to shoot.
You know
Outside of the
why?
outside of the last game, he had about 10 shots, which is
But you know,
his highest of the year.
but you know why he doesn't get a lot of shots? Because when Brunson brings the ball down, right, he looks for Randall.
Hmm.
And once the ball goes into Randall's hand,
Hmm.
Randall is like a black hole.
Hmm. But it's weird because he leads the team in assists. He's
You
like,
know,
that's the crazy part.
yeah, you know why he takes assists? Because what they do, they double team him and then he has to pass.
Hmm. Yeah,
And even then, a lot of times he throws some stupid passes,
still he's high, still high turnover. Hmm.
high turnover.
Hmm.
Oh, I just
Yeah, he has performed way below expectations. I mean, even his percentages all around are just way down. Not even minuscule, way down. He's like barely 25% in one area, barely 30% in another. Free throws,
ridiculous.
he's down, way down. I'm like, come on, dude, that's free, and nobody's in front of you. You still can't hit a free throw. I'm like,
He would
it's.
have to he would have to improve
Hmm.
to become bad.
Hmm.
That's how bad he is.
Yeah, I don't understand what's going on with him right now. And to
What's
have,
going on with him right now? He's being exposed by these younger guys who are more athletic, right? Like for example, when they play Denver, Denver's going to kill them.
I don't know if it's a young person thing. I
It's
don't think it's.
it's
I don't,
young and athletic.
because he's still getting 10 rebounds. He's still getting 5 assists. He's still getting so, but it's his shooting, his ability to score. I mean, he's close to the basket. He's horrible. Mid range, he's horrible. 3-pointer, he's even worse. I don't understand what that is. Don't tell me it's rhythm. It's not about a rhythm thing to me. When
No,
you
I don't
down
think
low,
it's rhythm.
when you down low, when you shooting 10 shots down low and you make one, that's not a rhythm thing. Sorry, you know. But in all of his interviews, that's what he's saying. I'm not in rhythm. I'm not in rhythm. I don't know what that means. You getting 16, averaging 16 shots a game. Last game he had 20 shots. Still horrible. And like you not getting the ball. He's getting the ball. So you're getting the ball's in your hands, and you create that rhythm based upon the ball being in your hands. It's not like he's not in rhythm. I don't see that. I'm not buying into that. He's he still mopes around all the time. Still does that. That's something he did heavily 2 years ago
Yeah.
when he had his breakdown. I'm hoping that this is not a foregleam into that season's future. You know, because he's moping still.
Well,
And the crazy part, his numbers were better when he was moping 2 years ago than it is right now. So I don't even
yeah.
understand what that is.
Well, the good thing is this
Mhm.
that maybe they'll keep losing and Tibbs will get fired.
No, that's not happening. It's not happening.
If
Tibbs
they
is
lose
not.
the next 20 games, you think he get fired?
No, I don't think so.
If they lose every game this year from now on, think they get fired?
Let's be
Come
realistic.
on, man.
Let's be realistic here. Okay,
I'm trying to
okay.
get them out of here, man. I
It's not
told
gonna
you.
happen.
And listen, you know me, I was a big Tibbs fan. I really was.
Hmm. So
I
as
really
you know me,
was.
I never was. So.
And I know you weren't. I know you
Hmm.
were not.
Hmm.
But when he won the coach of the year, I really thought he deserved it. I thought he did a good job. I really did. But I see a lot of flaws in this dude, man. That I didn't see originally.
Mm-hmm.
But the more you watch, the way she this guy, because even the substitutions are like you're like, huh? Like, I don't need to keep rehashing it. I just don't
let's
understand.
let's leave it right there because let's just get into our future look.
You right
This
there with
week,
me scratching my head.
yeah, I don't want that look on the screen. I think it's scary.
Oh man, I just don't understand.
So after 6 games, we're 2-4. I was incorrect saying they were going to be 2-1 the first 3 games. I did project in the second week they were going to be 1-2, and that's what actually happened. You know, they were going to split the Cleveland one and lose to the Bucks, which I expected. Excuse me. Excuse me. But these next 3 games are at home: the Clippers, the Spurs, and the Hornets.
Loss, win.
So you're
You
saying
said
one and
Bulls,
two?
Bulls after Spurs.
No, I said the Hornets. How
Oh,
does Hornets sound like Bulls?
Hornets been
They're playing
playing
good.
well though.
They're playing well. Yeah, they are.
Hornets been playing well,
Mm-hmm. They are.
especially the kid.
This can easily be an 0-3 week.
I'm gonna go
Easily.
0-3. I'm gonna go
Wow.
0-3.
Okay. I'm going
Three.
2-1.
Because
I'm going two and
as
one.
good as Brunson is, when a team has a good point guard, he does have difficulties checking them.
Mm-hmm.
And they have a good point guard.
Mm-hmm.
You know who that is, of course.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mr. Curly Head,
Mm-hmm. Ball. Mm-hmm.
Mr. Ball.
Yeah. I still see them. They're at home, although being at home this season has not mean anything.
That don't mean nothing.
You know, they've lost both home
The rim
games.
is still 9 feet. Oh no, not 9 feet, 10 feet tall. Man, the way you at, they can't reach it.
I see them winning 2 of the 3 games this week.
I don't think so. 0 and
The
3.
most probability, of course, is the Spurs and the Hornets. But I think if this is going to be the first game that Harden plays with the team, so I'm hoping that as they are coming together, that they falter in their first
They won't
outing.
beat the Clippers. They will not beat the Clippers. There's
That's a
no
hope.
way they're gonna beat the Clippers.
So
You're never gonna beat the Clippers as long as you have you have those two guys
mhm,
at the forward spots
mhm.
with, and then they just
Well,
got
if RJ is not playing, yeah, that's clearly they don't even have an option. They don't have enough firepower to beat this team with RJ's not even playing.
exactly.
Hmm.
Come on, man.
Hmm. But we will see. I say
On
two
three,
and
bro.
one. You
On
say zero
three.
and three. That's it. We gonna stick with that. All
All
right.
right.
All right. All right. So that's my story. I'm sticking with it. So we're gonna end it on that note, big baby, Mr. Crybaby, Mr. Thumb in his mouth.
I'm tired of rooting for the losers, man.
So hey, it's 50 years of this, man. What do you expect?
Knicks, Jets, Mets. I'm in trouble.
Well, we're gonna end on that note. Leave it there. Harlem to MSG.